my husband. So as I said, these are originals, and that one has just been released on Bandcamp. And Michael Ronstadt is playing cello with me, and it's just delicious. I just love the tune. So take a look at Bandcamp. My cards are out there, and you can just scan the QR code and go right to my site and go to Bandcamp. And yeah, it's up there. And you can listen to it 3 times before you have to buy it. So again, I apologize for the voices. Just, you know, I started playing instrumental guitar because I had vocal cord cancer. And Tommy was the one to inspire me to let the guitar be my voice. And so now I do, but in the morning it just doesn't sound really good. This voice is pretty good. So here's a tune that I wrote for my friend Sally. Sally had Parkinson's disease, and she would do anything to get extra measures to see her grandkids and her daughter. And she loved riding horses, and she would be back and forth from the hospital to the nursing home, back and forth. It just, she was up, she was down, back and forth. And it just seemed to me that she was on a carousel. And so I named this Sally's Carousel. And I spoke to her daughter right after I wrote it. And I said, yeah, I wrote your mom a song. I call it Sally's Carousel. She said, how ironic. Mom said to me like a couple weeks ago, how do I get off this crazy carousel? And she never did get to hear it, I'm sorry to say, but I think she's hearing it now. That's already recorded, and that has a flute on it and a hurdy-gurdy. Yeah, hurdy-gurdy. My engineer actually plays hurdy-gurdy, so it should be pretty cool. I wanted to do some songs for you. I have another idea for an album in mind, and that's to play some songs with seldom heard verses. Do you know what I mean by that? There are a lot of songs that were written early on in the early 1900s that people never learned the verse. And I think it's such a shame. I'm a big promoter of let's go back and learn all those verses, because I think they're so cool and they sound great. So I'm not going to tell you what these songs are. I'm going to let you have that aha moment when I get to the chorus. And then if you know the song, just raise your hand. Don't shout it out. Don't spoil it for anybody else. Just raise your hand like, oh, I know that one. And then once you get to it, it's all over. You all know it. And I saw the aha moment. Nobody knew it before I got there. I bet God would know it. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. Again, raise your hand if you know it. you. I saw that over. I saw that aha moment. That was super. Okay, one more of these, and then I'm going to have some special guests up with me. Again, this is another Berlin. I'll give you a little hint. This is another Irving Berlin tune. Well, I've been very honored this week. The Endless Road Strings have written Tina Simpson, wrote an arrangement to one of my originals. And we went into Richard Smith's studio this week, and they put down the track. I, however, had the track already recorded, so this is the first time I'm getting to play this with them. A little terrifying. I'm an artist. I'm a professional. Keep telling me I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Let me tell you a little about the song. It's called Missy's Gone Missing. I have a little feral cat. She's a rag doll. And she just decided one day, she was about 2 months old, to come live with us. My husband was still alive. And she came in about a month before he got sick. And just took a liking to us, wanted to stay inside. And so I named her Miss Wiggles, because she does that little wiggle thing. And she's just beautiful. She does nothing evil. She's one of the, she's not, you know how cats will do the toilet paper rolls and no, get up on tables, no. She's a good girl. She does none of that. And she doesn't even really rub against my leg a lot. But when I started playing this song, there she was. I guess she thought it was her song. So I figured I must be writing it about her. And then before I'd finished it, technical problems.
It's possessed by Missy. Yeah. Missy's gone feral.
You got it? So anyway, one night I had 2 parts written, and one night Missy managed to get her little body right through the door and out, and she was just gone. And I was panicked. I mean, she's my world since my husband passed. She's my little angel. She lets me cry in her fur, you know? What more could I ask? And 22 hours she was gone. But during that time, I wrote the 3rd part to the song. And then she came, I was sitting in my chair, I opened all the doors, wide open, and 22 hours later she comes prancing in past me like, oh, are you still in that chair? Yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna go out again. I go, no, you're not. Locked all the doors, and this song emerged. And I didn't know quite what to call it at first because I was gonna call it Missy's Adventure or Missy's Dream or Missy's Dance. But then I played it for Tommy Emmanuel, and he said, no, throw all those titles out. It's Missy's Gone Missing. And he didn't even know that she had escaped. He heard that in the song. So I'm hoping that you can hear it. My pleasure with the strings. So much for coming. Endless Road Strings. I really appreciate it. The CD will be out close to the fall, and there's a Waltz for Honey is on Bandcamp now. Thanks so much. Come see me out there. Get ready for Colin. Oh, Grayson. I'm sorry. Get ready for Grayson.